the Minneapolis Lakes paddle competition. Chris is coming on strong. He's gonna catch her. I think he has the ability to win.
Oh, with the double throttle and all. We're Chris and Melissa, midlifers on the move, living in 12 cities in 12 months. We're in Minneapolis, aka City of Lakes. It's time for us to explore what this city is known for. We are in the beautiful Rose Garden by Harriet Island to just kind of wander around. Chris was like, oh, well, we could just go there when we're going and biking and doing athletic things, but I think we need to come back tomorrow and, you know, stroll through the garden in a less athletic way.
Our plan? 2 days exploring the lakes and the fun surrounding them. Day one is all about active activities. Well, as soon as we leave this garden.
Does this path remind you of anything?
It reminds me of London.
London or Paris?
Oh yeah, Paris too.
Yeah, Le Jardin by the Louvre. I mean, that was much more expansive, but it's just this nice, like this part. Like this kind of path in the garden.
Okay, so we've got all these beautiful flowers and plants, and you want to look at this path.
Well, no, the path is what reminded me of Le Jardin by the Louvre or whatever it was called.
Okay, so honey, do you like these beautiful gardens?
Yes, they do.
Do you ever envision having a garden like this at your home?
That I have to take care of?
Yeah.
No.
You like the aspect of living in a city that has amazing gardens like this that you could go visit.
Right, or if it were at a home that we owned of somebody else doing it.
I learn something new every day.
You didn't know that about me?
Yeah, kind of.
You've seen my failed
do.
plant projects. I've tried. It's not for lack of trying. It's just I try and then I get busy and then we travel and then it just...
We bought a plant when we were in Vancouver. She totally forgot to water it. It was the funniest looking plant. I did bring him back to life.
A palm tree poinsettia.
It was. Okay, I think I figured out a thing that both Melissa and I could come to agreement on. I like to sit on a bench and chill. She's usually not so much into that, but maybe in this beautiful garden I can get her on a bench and we can just chill.
I think he thinks this is romantic enough, but it's not what I'm envisioning. Chris, what do you think of the rose garden?
I think it's nice. I do like plants, beautiful flowers, but I don't know if I'd come to the lakes and do this. I lived by these lakes for a long time and I never visited the rose garden. On to the next lake thing.
Yes, let's
Do it.
roll. Day 2 will be romantic. Maybe a picnic in the garden followed by a stroll around the lakes.
We've decided to do something crazy. We're gonna hit the lakes. Melissa's gonna paddleboard. I am going to kayak.
It'll be fun. It's so crazy. It's crazy fun.
I'm kayaking because I'm not that coordinated. I'm kayaking because I'm not that coordinated.
And can you believe we've been in Minneapolis for over a couple of weeks and we haven't been on a lake?
It's the city of lakes and we're just now getting on it. What's wrong with us? I tried paddleboarding. It's just not for me. However, if you think about it, kayaking is a little harder because I have 2 paddles to manage. She only has 1 paddle to manage. Look at that, just 1 paddle. Slacker. So kayaking is not super easy when you don't do much kayaking in your life. My wedding ring was already giving me a blister when I'm pumping away on the oars here. I feel that I've got a solution to solving the problem. Look at that. Ingenuity right there, folks. Ingenuity on the lakes of Minneapolis. Look at that, Miss Overachiever. Melissa, are you having the time of your life?
Yes.
I wouldn't say it's the time of my life, but it's leisurely and it's enjoyable. Okay, what is that? We were thinking it was a fish going crazy or some wild human-eating barracuda, but We're thinking it's probably just a guy swimming. The Minneapolis Lakes paddle competition. Chris is coming on strong. He's gonna catch her. I think he has the ability to win.
This is Chris's normal ankle. That is Chris's sprained ankle.
Maybe this isn't such a great place.
Same thing happened in Vancouver. Same thing has happened in Rochester. Same thing I have heard has happened in Albertville. I was not there to witness it. Same thing happened on a basketball court 20 years ago.
That was in Minneapolis as well.
So we're back to where it all started, but it had nothing to do with the lakes.
Okay, what are you gonna do? I'm gimpy. What are you gonna do? I got a bad ankle. We're gonna have to change the whole tone of this video.
No day 2 romance for me. Thanks, Chris's ankle.
It's a heavy burrito.
Can you lift it?
Melissa, what'd you get?
I
Egg
got an egg
sandwich?
sandwich. Yes.
So, honey, do you think I'll ever learn? I'm gonna have a light breakfast and then I get the breakfast burrito. And I swear that thing weighs 10 pounds. How is it?
Delicious.
Fortunately, my ankle allowed me to hobble just a bit. So we ate breakfast and got back to work. Okay, honey, what's next?
Let's go bicycling because I know it makes you happy.
Yes! Okay, so all of these lakes have a great path for biking. So I've never done that before. Melissa loves biking. You know? Okay, well, maybe after you bike around this lake, you're gonna love it. Don't want anybody stealing my bike. I grew up in the 70s, never wore a helmet, but now I wear a helmet, but I don't really know why I want to protect this brain.
Not funny.
Let's go! So you ready to rent a bike?
I'm gonna drink some more coffee and then I'm ready to rent a bike.
Okay.
Okay, so what street are we on?
Don't know. Here, actually, let me look at the map though. At least I'm familiar with it. With the advent of modern technology, we have found a bike for Melissa. Would you like me to do it? Okay. So what do you think?
I think it's gonna work good. You did a great job adjusting the seat. High five.
You think you could do the Tour de France now?
That doesn't sound like leisure testing.
Okay, here we go. Bicycling around Lake Harriet. But we're paying by the minute, so we gotta hurry. I'm kidding, we have a half an hour. I gotta say, she is the cutest little bicyclist I've ever seen. Look at that. This lake is like 2.9 miles to get around, so I'm thinking it'll take us about 10 minutes at the most. Melissa's starting to gain some confidence, but she still doesn't want to buy a bike. I don't get that. We could be a couple that bikes all the time, but no. Oh my gosh, she passed me. Okay, so how have you been liking it so far?
I have to tell you, I have been liking it more than I liked it in Vancouver. Do you know why?
Oh, why?
It's a wide bike path and it's going in one direction and most people stay on your left and it's not overpopulated.
Canada has a reputation for being super nice, so are you saying Minnesota people are nicer than Canadian people?
Well, I'm not making that kind of a judgment. Canadian people are nice, Minnesotan people are nice. There's less people on the bike path.
So you're saying that basically one way is the only way for you.
Until I get way more comfortable, yeah.
On the south side of Lake Harriet is that little troll house that we're gonna see. I'm gonna see if it's still here. It still exists. However, there's some little kids hanging out playing with it, so we'll wait our turn. Melissa, find out what's in there.
That is so cool. Oh, jeez.
Oh my gosh.
All kinds of little characters to play with. There's a Sonic. I don't know what that is. It looks like there's a little drawing in there.
I remember walking by and seeing little kids leaving letters there. I don't know, I think someone comes along and grabs the letters and answers them, but I'm not for sure.
Oh, wow.
It might be an old tale, but yep, that's the troll house, the troll tree house of Lake Harriet. You did it! Oh wait, hun, you went too far. We're back here.
I was just having so much fun. How did you like biking around here?
It was a blast, and it actually went way quicker than I thought it was going to go. It's not a very difficult path, and that's nice.
Yeah, super easy riding. So if your husband or your wife loves to bicycle and you do not, it's a bike path I'd recommend going, all right, honey, let's do what you want to do on this. It's easy.
It is. And I think what we could easily have done the other lakes without a hassle. It would have been pretty easy. Yeah, good job, hun. I'd give you a high five, but I don't have any hands.
I did good.
Do high five yourself. Yes.
I've got my phone.
Oh, okay. Well, we figured out how to get things done. Okay, there's a chain of lakes. What's the next lake we're headed to?
Is it Lake Bde Maka?
I think so.
All right, fantastic. We may not be able to stroll around the lakes today, but at least we can drive around them. My eyes can't decide which to look at more, the beautiful homes or the lovely lakes. We are at Lake Bde Maka. It's the biggest lake on the chain of lakes in Minneapolis and one of the most happening. Over to the right of me, there are volleyball games going on. Off to the left, it looks like they're getting all set up for a great yoga practice. Back behind me, there's people paddle boarding, kayaking, bicycling, going for walks, doing all kinds of things. It seems a little bit like a younger place to hang out. Like in my 20s, early 30s, this would be.
We're driving through the popular uptown neighborhood on our way to Lake of the Isles. I'm enjoying the hustle and bustle of the city. I'm enjoying the lake views. And Melissa's looking at
real estate, not going inside, not going to the open houses, just driving by and then looking things up on Zillow. And we did find a nice $4 million home on Lake of the Isles. And I've got to say, I lost it. There was a spot I just loved in this house. Oh, here it is.
So you're going to try to show the picture like that?
It's like this cute little desk, and it's got like, you look out into a nice lawn, and it's just all fancy looking. It's so cute. So honey, I want us to spend $4 million on a house so I can have this desk.
Anything for you, honey. We need the 9 bedrooms.
We are now at Lake of the Isles. It is the smallest of the lakes. It is the least round. We were trying to think of like a word for it because it's like, well, it's like jagged, but not jagged because it's like smooth.
I don't know if anybody's noticed, but the Lake of the Isles kind of looks like the Grinch. You see what I mean? The Grinch. The Lake of the Isles. The Grinch.
Anyways, it is a little less active, but still pretty darn busy on this hot summer Sunday. Check this out. We went back by Lake Harriet to the Linden Hills neighborhood, home of Sebastian Joes.
So we just learned that Sebastian Joes has been here since 1984. Guess what year I lived here?
1994?
I think. Sounds right. Whenever I'm around the lakes and in the mood for ice cream, I always think of this place. I actually lived in that brick building about 30 years ago.
I'm trying the Pavarotti.
So do you think we've had a double thumbs up fun day?
Oh, yes.
Do you think our leisure testing's complete?
I think so, don't you?
Do you think they should subscribe? Do you think they should comment?
Below, yes.
Do you think they should ring the bell? Do you think they should follow us on Instagram?
I think you should start eating ice cream. Come on, it's melting.